welcome back to Right Now News on this February 17th of 2023, and here are the top headlines from this week. Car recall. Tesla recalling nearly 363,000 vehicles over the full self-driving software that led to crashes. Pregnant again. Rihanna reveals she's pregnant with her second child during the Super Bowl halftime show. Mass shootings. 1 dead, 3 injured after a shooting inside the El Paso Mall. Guns in America. MSU shooter was found with 2 legalized purchase guns, ammo, and threatening no, officials say. That's the story. We start off with Anthony Martinez, the shooter at the MSU. Was identified as Anthony McRae. He opened fire on campus on Monday night, killing 3 students. We turn over with Right Now News correspondent Amanda Roswell with the latest as she joins us with this sad story. Good day, Amanda. What can you tell us?
Good day, Anthony. The shooter, Anthony McRae, 43, was identified as the sole suspect in the shooting. The motive is unclear, as officials said McRae had no apparent affiliation with MSU and took his own life after the attack. The shooter had 2 9mm handguns on him, as well as additional magazines and ammunition. Chris Brosman of MSU's Department of Police and Public Safety said at a news conference. An investigation determined those weapons were purchased legally by McRae, but they were not registered. It's not clear when or where they were purchased. He also confirmed a note was found on the shooter. The 3 killed college students, all from Michigan, were identified as junior Alexandra Werner, 20 of Clawson, sophomore Brian Fraser, 20 of Grosse Pointe, and Ariel Anderson, 19, also of Grosse Pointe. The 5 injured victims, also students, were hospitalized at E.W. Sparrow Hospital in Lansing in critical condition. One is now stable, MSU police said Thursday in a tweet. Detectives responded to Lake Lansing Road and Larch Street, where the suspect was observed walking, and 2 Lansing Police Department officers made contact, approximately 20 feet from him. Michigan State Police LT Rene Gonzalez said they exited their vehicle and ordered him to show his hands. However, he produced a weapon and killed himself, Gonzalez said. Body camera video showed that McRae didn't say anything to the officers, he said. The suspect was found with 2 handguns, one he used to shoot himself and the other in his backpack he was carrying. He also had a loaded magazine that was full to capacity in his left breast pocket, Gonzalez said. Gonzalez said that 2 pages of his notes were found in the suspect's wallet. That was the note that indicated where he was going to visit and also kind of gave an indication of why. Maybe a motive, but nothing we can really actually confirm just yet, Gonzalez said. A search warrant was also secured for McRae's residence and a cell phone was collected, along with journals of sorts. Different writings and fired 9mm shell casings, Gonzalez said. The investigation is ongoing, but it is believed that McRae acted alone, he said.
Thanks, Amanda, for that story. It's such a tragedy that this keeps happening. There has been, at least since the MSU shooting, about 68 mass shootings in the U.S., and that leads us to 1 dead, 3 injured in an El Paso, Texas mall shooting. 2 people were taken into custody in the shooting at Vista Mall in El Paso. Police Sheriff Peter told reporters the mall is next to the Walmart where the gunman killed 23 people and injured 22 in the 2019 massacre. An off-duty officer working as security at the mall took a person identified as a male into custody 3 minutes after gunshots were reported around 5 p.m. And a second person was also identified as a male taken into custody later, he said. The identifiers about their age has not been disclosed as of late Thursday afternoon. They range from their late teens to early 20s, at least that's what we have learned. All the gunfire was limited into the food court area, police say. The FBI has published a site for witnesses to upload any video taken by an individual at the shooting scene. Veronica Escobar, who's in the district, includes El Paso, recalls the 2019 shooting. She said on Twitter that Wednesday's gunfire brought back traumatic memories for many of us, adding, "Please, no, you're not alone." No community deserves multiple incidents of gun violence, she said. And Rihanna reveals she's pregnant again during the Super Bowl halftime show. Danica Lugo has more.
Rihanna is pregnant with her second child with partner A$AP Rocky, a representative confirmed Sunday night, following her halftime performance during which Rihanna, the Umbrella singer, donned an all-red outfit. Social media was ablaze with the speculation that she might be pregnant again. Rihanna cradled her stomach during the performance, appearing to show off her baby bump. Both Rihanna's name and the word pregnant trended Sunday on Twitter. She gave birth to her first child in May. In an interview with CBS, ahead of her performance, Rihanna was asked whether she planned any surprises for the halftime show. She responded, "I'm thinking of bringing someone. I'm not sure, but we'll see." Rihanna also told Apple Music she was 3 months postpartum with her first child when she agreed to do the halftime show. She credited motherhood with motivating her to say yes. "When you become a mom, there's something that just happens where you feel like you could take on the world. You can do anything. And the Super Bowl is one of the biggest stages in the world," she said, adding that even though it was a it was a scary proposition, she found the challenge exhilarating. The halftime show performance was praised across social media. In a 12-minute set, she performed many of her hits, including "We Found Love," "Where Have You Been," "Diamonds," and "Work." She even took a moment to support her makeup line, Fenty Beauty, powdering her face using a compact. She didn't bring any guest performers. As far as a new album goes, Rihanna joked about having her fans wait for new music at a Super Bowl news conference, but she acknowledged the next chapter will be different from what she has done in the past.
Thanks, Danica. And Tesla's recalling up nearly 363,000 vehicles over its full self-driving software that could lead to car crashes. Here's more. Tesla is recalling 362,000 vehicles because of its version of full self-driving software that may have increased risk of crashes. The automaker is now being told by the National Highway Safety to fix the issue. According to documents, the effects caused Teslas to act unsafely around intersections. Tesla is releasing a free over-the-air software update to users. The recall affects 2016 to 2023 Model S and Model X vehicles, 2017 to 2023 Model 3 vehicles, and 2020 and 2023 Model Y vehicles. The recall comes a week after the National Transportation Safety Board said it found no evidence that Tesla's autopilot driver assistant feature was engaged at times of fatal 2021 crash in Texas. Tesla's FSD and autopilot feature remains under investigation by the NHTSA. According to Reuters, 830 vehicles are under review at the moment. And that's all the time we have for you left in this week's episode. I'm Anthony Martinez with Right Now News, and I'll see you next week. Visit us on social media at _Right Now News to get the latest breaking news stories, or bit.ly/newsrightnow.